we were talking about movies and bong rips and shit, man.
All
What are
right.
you talking about, Lee?
I was saying, the movie 10
Yep,
with Bo Derek
Dudley Moore.
and Dudley Moore. And then he's like trying to get uh, he's like he fell down a cliff, so he has to keep trying to climb up the thing, and he makes it, and he's trying to call his wife, and he goes because he can't talk because he's all novocaine. And his wife said, "Oh, who are you?" And then she hangs up, and then he calls again, and she's and then finally the police come. "Hello, who are you?" And he said, "Oh, I seems like it's a kind of a weird thing. Like we heard that there's a creepy guy who's like trying to act like he's George Weber, and he went, and they went, hmm, and they went, and then he gives them his ID, and then he said, "Okay, George Weber," but it's like he keeps going, and I think it was really funny because he's like, "Hey, and they're like, what did you say?
I don't know.
Did you see the movie
What movie? 10?
10 with Bo
Oh
Derek?
yeah, I saw 10 with Bo Derek.
That's the scene I'm
There
talking
was
about.
a movie without her. I only watched her. Dudley Moore was in there. I'm joking.
I know, but yeah,
She had the she braids, right? She has braids in her or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah,
I
it's
saw it
good.
when I was around like 11 or 12 in the theater.
Like Travis asked us because we're waiting for the star to come on because he comes on last. He's gonna come in mid recording Charles Trainer. So if you watch this later, Travis, he
Um,
started off
my,
by asking what was our favorite comedies. I said Airplane. What did you say?
I
my
I
favorite
said,
comedy, my favorite comedy right now is
There he is.
it's a tie between either the first Vacation movie or Ruthless People.
Oh, Ruthless People rules.
uh,
You don't like Ruthless People? You know what?
I
Hey,
didn't really watch it much.
Wait, we got to acknowledge the
I'll
star.
watch it.
He came in
thank
last.
you.
Yeah, what's up?
Welcome to the show, the star of the show. And hey, I just got a word from Lee's anonymous fan. You are her favorite.
Oh,
There you go, Lee Gerstmann.
Does she live in New
Yeah,
York and can they have
she
lunch?
doesn't want me to know who she is, but that's okay.
Does she
Hey,
live in New York and can they have dinner?
no, she doesn't live in New York. She
Ah,
lives in the other side of the continent there.
ooh, I'm sorry.
But near you. Yeah, no shit, because California sucks. But
Yeah,
yeah, I agree.
it
And
sucks as
we're
far
both
as
but
drinking
me
Lee,
beer.
being able to
I'm
transfer
drinking
through buses there.
I'm drinking like a fucking 10% alcohol
I had two
beer here.
fives on the podcast, and now I'm having this Tecate. So
Tecate
Because I'll
is not
be
something that I found in New York, but it's in California.
so
yeah,
anyway, what were we talking about?
we're talking about our favorite comedy movies. Hey, but Travis, you brought up Ruthless People. Have you ever seen Down and Out in Beverly Hills?
no. No, I
It's
have not.
great.
Oh, that is a
It's
great fucking
awesome.
movie.
Was
It's
that
Have
a
you
year
awesome.
seen
before he was born? I'm sorry. I'm being a bit.
It's Richard
my,
Dreyfuss, Nick Nolte, Bette Midler, fucking
But
even the great fucking who's the fucking piano player? Little Richard's in there, man.
my
Fucking
my dad raised me on a lot of classic comedies and classic
how do you
action and lots of stuff.
how do you beat like say the life of Brian though?
oh, that's a good one.
I love Life of Brian. Go
Or Holy Grail.
The whole
You
Blazing
don't
Girls'
need
Best
that
one.
man.
because it's not that good. I'm sorry.
Blazing Saddles.
History of the
Blazing
World Part
Saddles,
2.
yeah.
Cheech and
History of
Chong
the
up
World
in
Part
smoke
2.
destroys them all.
That's what I'm talking
Cheech and
about.
Chong-
All right.
I'm not
The-
going to say it destroys them all, but I will say that I liked it. And I had
liked-
the soundtrack, and I
I'm
used
just
to
a
listen
love
to it a
machine,
lot.
and I don't work.
Out of new
I think his name is
comedies,
Ralph.
out of new comedies, I thought Bo Rat was one of the better ones.
Borat.
The original
oh,
Bo Rat.
God, no.
Yeah, it's fucking
Actually,
hilarious.
I agree
Oh,
because
Sasha's better in
because
Talladega
of a
Nights.
couple of things.
It's
But I didn't
hilarious.
see the whole thing.
Talladega Nights is Sasha's best role.
I don't like Will
Yeah.
Ferrell that much. I think he's overrated.
Yeah, then you wouldn't like Night at the Roxbury. Amelia.
I hated it.
Amelia.
It
I
sucked.
love that fucking movie.
It was terrible.
I love
It
it.
was terrible.
Hey, did you ever like what was the one with God dang, I'm trying the Ladies Man with Tim Meadows? Do you like that movie?
Didn't like it.
I like it.
I like the
don't
I like
really.
Ladies
Go ahead,
Man.
Travis.
I know-
The
I don't
only
think-
SNL
Ladies, man.
The only
Ladies,
SNL
man.
song, the only
Wha-
SNL movie I liked was the
Wasn't there a
original
li-
Wayne's World.
Not the Blues
What's it-
Brothers?
I'm
Well,
not.
but that was
No,
not really
I like
SNL.
Carrera in that.
That's
I
where it
like
came from, though.
Carrera.
What's that Jerry Lewis movie where he like lives in that house full of women?
He was a college, right? Wasn't it? Like a
Yeah, he
college-
was in college, but
I
he
forgot.
lived in a house full.
Jerry
Oh, by
the
Lewis,
way,
what a
Mark-
great director, also.
By the way, Mark, Travis is a film aficionado, so you guys would fit in way good because I don't know near as many films as either one of you.
Well, Eddie
Guarantee
blows
it.
me away.
I probably know more than him, but he knows the ones that I don't like.
Well, I liked Doctor Strange.
I'm
Doctor
being
Strange
funny.
Love.
Doctor Strangelove's
Love is a
awesome.
great comedian.
That's
I
a
don't
great
know
movie.
that
comedy.
one.
I'm just randomly pulling two movies out of
That's
my
a
collection.
movie. Hey,
Look,
Charles,
randomly,
what-
Stripes and The Fifth Element. Just random movies out of my collection I just pulled out.
Charles, what do you think of
Stripes?
the
Why
new Black?
not the movie Paycheck?
It's a great shirt.
Paycheck.
Don't
Black
judge
Sabbath,
me
good movie.
off of wearing. Don't judge me off of wearing
With
a rock
Ben
and roll,
Affleck.
a rock and
It's
roll
a-
Hall of Fame shirt. My kid bought me this shirt. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? The
You
first
know the
5
movie-
years of the
Paycheck with Ben Affleck.
Look,
No,
two
I
of the random
don't.
movies.
thanks.
Heavy Metal
not,
and They
not
Live.
into it.
my
They
I
live.
Heavy
don't
Metal
Dick
I
said
don't like.
ass.
My dad liked
You
it,
know
but I
what?
didn't.
You know I don't like heavy metal because you got fucking Hagar on that bitch.
But you also
Fuck
got Cheap
that.
Trick.
and Grand Funk.
Oh, here we
Grand
go.
Funk.
Night
Cheap
of
Trick.
the Comet.
Here we
Super
go.
bad.
Hey, Lee,
Yeah,
do you
I
think
love that movie.
Lee, do you
Right
think
on.
Cheap Trick Lee, do you think Cheap Trick is the greatest band of all time?
Have
never
you
said
ever
that.
seen their live at Budokan?
I've listened to it. I never really seen it, but I listened to it.
They're not the best band around, but that is one of the best concerts around.
Well,
What
I
was your-
thought I thought Unleashed in the East was a better live album than that by Judas
That
Priest.
isn't a better album, but if you like it, then go for it.
What
buddy.
about live? What about live at Leeds?
The Who's
I-
great album.
I have to listen to it. I haven't really listened to
Oh,
it.
you need to listen to the whole one with the whole time.
You need to
played
hear
live.
Magma
And
live
with
in
Pete Townsend
Paris.
not shutting
You
up.
need to hear Magma live in Paris. That's
You
the
need to-
one.
You need
That's
to hear
the one that you need
You
to
guys
hear.
need to do a review on the
You
Who
need
Sell
to
Out.
hear Swallow It live. That's what you need to hear.
You need to
Poison,
do,
What?
right, Mark?
You need to do the Who Sell Out.
It's great.
It's
You know what?
phenomenal.
I'll listen to that. I don't know that one.
The
You don't know
what?
the Who Sell Out?
No, I know of it, but I haven't heard it.
What the
Lee
fuck?
Gerstmann doesn't know the Who sells out.
I know the who's next and onward.
Do you know?
Holy
I
This
can-
fucking
do-
dude. This has
This
some
is a
fucking classic
groundbreaking
songs
episode.
on here.
It's awesome. It's
I can
great.
see for miles. I can see for
Yeah.
miles.
But I
I
have
love
to
it.
tell you something.
Hey,
Yeah, I
hey,
know.
Armina,
go
City in
ahead.
the
Go ahead.
Sky.
Go ahead real fast. Go ahead real fast, Lee. Let it Lee say what he's got to say. Because
I
I
was
got
gonna
one for
say-
Lee.
I lived next door
Uh-huh.
to a guy who is an music executive to MCA Records. And I
MCA
used to go
sucks.
to watch and then look at his albums. So I know about the Who because of
Well,
him.
let me give you a little.
And I know
let me
about
give you-
other bands because he told me about them that I wouldn't have done.
Triumph
no,
should have
give
been
you-
bigger if fucking MCA knew how to fucking market them.
Triumph. Let me give you a little inside scoop on that. I could see for miles. Paul McCartney read about how I Can See for Miles is the heaviest song ever.
Yeah.
And he came up with a little ditty called Helter Skelter, which is quite more metal than I Can See for Miles.
And neither of the songs are that great. But go on.
Oh, he just brought you down, Charles.
He
Bam!
really got
Lee.
for sure.
No.
He did.
If
Lee
he
just
likes
won the
it, then
show
he
there.
likes it. I don't.
Lee and I have a respect for each other. If like he don't care for something, I'm
a
cool.
fucking bitch.
I'm cool because Lee proclaimed Noel Gallagher's one song is one of the best songs he ever heard in his life.
That's
That's good
true.
enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles,
Fuck.
I gotta say, Council Skies to me is the best album of 2023 so far.
The song
agree.
is one of the fucking best songs I've ever heard.
It's a good
70
album. It's a
Fuck.
good album, but Rival Sons beats it for me.
No,
Oh,
not even
I didn't
close.
listen.
No.
Whoa!
No
I didn't
fucking
listen to
way.
that yet.
No.
Have you heard the new Rival Sons, Lee?
I don't want to after
You
hearing
might-
the Noel
Dude,
Gallagher.
it's not
The Noel
over.
Gallagher is
I'm
so
gonna-
fucking good that
Rival
I
Sons
can't.
is not overproduced,
Okay,
man.
okay,
They produce
time
it
out.
raw.
Oh, no.
One takes.
Noel's
I'm gonna go-
album is
I'm gonna-
overproduced.
I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
go
just
to
saying
Rival-
Rival. Why don't you guys like Rival Sons? They don't overproduce
I do.
themselves. That's all.
I would
love Rival Sons.
There you go.
And I'm gonna see them next
Travis
month.
say.
I'm seeing them
But
next
let
month.
Travis say. Okay, cool. But is Noel's album overproduced?
I didn't say that.
No.
You said
No.
it. Oh,
No, I
Rival
said
Sons
I,
smokes
Oh,
it.
here
I'm
we
just
go.
asking. You guys bitch about overproduced albums.
Why?
I'm just
Why?
saying you guys should like the Rival Sons because
Who
they
is you
don't overproduce.
guys? Who is you
People.
guys?
People in the groups.
No, you do by Ghost, but don't bring up Ghost either. After that, I just had to say because of Ghost. But Noel's new album is better than Metallica's by far. By far. You can make your little laugh face all you want, dude. I'm telling you. Lee, what do you think, dude? Let me get Lee's
That
point
ain't
of view.
metal, Charles. That wasn't a metal opinion.
Alex,
Look at my background.
I
He's just
have
shitting
to,
on you right now.
Hey.
Fucking Noel's never made a
Hey,
fucking album like a Rush.
are
Shit.
you
hot
Let's
take.
ask Lee as a tiebreaker. Travis got to see Noel live. It was phenomenal, wasn't it, Travis? Thank you. Now, Lee, what do you think about that Noel album over
something?
Metallica?
I
Go
have to
ahead.
tell you something.
Scream.
Okay. Okay, it's good to.
You know.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I some of Metallica's album, the first couple of songs I thought were pretty cool. Then as I kept hearing, I'm like, by the fourth or fifth song, I'm like,
Boring.
Grandma, sleep music, you. The Noel album, I was able to hear the whole thing without any problem. It's much better.
They know how
Thank
to
you.
make tones soothing for Lee.
Thank you. No, because Mark, Mark
I
likes.
said it's a good album, but my preference is the harder rocking sound blues of Rival Sons, and it's not. Oh, I didn't say Liam's album was overproduced. It's raw rock and roll.
It's not Liam.
Take.
It's not Liam.
I got a hot
To
take
be
for you.
fair, Mark, to be
Let
fair,
Travis have his hot take, Lee.
I did not hear the Rival Sons album, so I will hear it before I give a opinion. Anyway, Travis, please
But
go
so
on.
far,
Go on,
You know
Travis.
what?
Travis
I'll say
is
it right
stoned.
now.
Travis
I'll say it
is
right
stoned.
now.
Yeah.
Fuck 72 seasons. Give me Council Skies any day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
And Lee, well, you haven't even listened to it completely, Mark.
I've heard it all.
It's awesome. Dude, his cover of Mind Games is excellent. It's a great cover.
It's good.
Nobody
But
covers
he ain't the next coming of the Beatles.
nobody covers the Beatles. I don't give a fuck what you say about Cheap Trick.
Aerosmith, the Beatles.
No, nobody covers the Beatles like Noel or Liam Gallagher.
Because it's easy for them. They have that nasal tone.
They're
It's
from
like-
the
it's
same
like-
region. You fucking
Yeah, that's what I'm
dummy.
saying. They
Can
have the
I
same
tell
tone.
you that I do
But I'm
think
saying
that
when a band-
Aerosmith's version of
Come Together
Come
rules.
Together is
That's
better
great.
than the Beatles?
I like the version of I'm Down better
I'm
than
sorry.
the Beatles.
I piss off everybody.
What about the
You
version
may.
of I'm Down? Do you like the version of their I'm Down?
Of who?
I
The
do.
Beatles.
I do like it better.
I'm Down is
Dude.
way better than the Beatles too by Aerosmith.
No,
I
you're out of your
agree
You
with
fucking
tell
you.
lies,
mind.
baby. I can't see.
Aerosmith does
Dude,
the
Steven
Beatles. I
Tyler.
buy
Steven-
that.
Steven Tyler is not Paul McCartney.
Dude, he sings that song as Steven Tyler sings it, and it fucking kicks ass.
Here's one
He
that
did
I
the-
agree. Wait a minute.
It's
Okay,
like
cool.
Roth with "You Really Got Me."
I
Fucking
love it.
Aerosmith owns those two songs.
Listen.
No, you really got me. The Kings is better. No fucking
I don't go that far.
Shut
I don't
up.
go that far.
Shut
But,
up about that.
I think I agree with the notion that I think George Harrison was overrated.
I
Oh.
never. I tell you
Journey's
myself.
version of It's All Too Much is better than the Beatles.
The only members of the Beatles I thought about were John, Paul, and Ringo. And George was like the invisible Beatle until I finally saw I Got My Mind Set On. And I went, listen,
That's not good.
no,
he
but
wrote
I'm just saying, I mainly listened to Paul or John's songs. I like Taxman, but most of George's songs had the fucking sitar in it.
Well,
I do have to say that I do think that you need to hear the whole All Things Must Pass album.
I
It's
have
a great
it. It's
album.
good album.
It's phenomenal.
It's a good, but that was I didn't get to go to that album until I heard I Got My Mind Set on You.
I heard
phenomenal.
it back in like 1970.
Well, you're awesome.
It's
So
phenomenal.
you have to hear it now
but
to make
Lee-
up for the 1970.
It's phenomenal, Lee, but what did he do after that?
One thing that I will say is we have to do Moby Grape because they're better.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
But what did George do as an album that was so great after All Things Must Pass?
Oh,
Nada.
I'm trying to not answer you. Don't
Cloud
you
Nine.
Because you know
understand?
I'm right. You know I'm
Cloud Nine.
right.
I'm going
No,
to say
no,
that
dude.
the only album that he did, which
That ruled was All
not
Things
good.
Must Pass.
but it was the second best.
Don't say Gone Tropo.
No, but it was Somewhere in England.
Yeah.
Not
Not
that
bad.
it's a good album, but it's
But,
the only other one that I
Okay.
have.
So in my opinion, John did Plastic Ono Band, which is awesome. I love it. After that,
His best album is Walls and Bridges.
I do dig Walls and Bridges, but
The best.
Plastic Ono Band is great to me. And I'll give
Okay.
Walls and Bridges a pass. Imagine is he Double
I'll
fantasy.
listen to Imagine, but
I
the
think
whole the live
I
piece in Toronto, the live piece in
it's
Toronto
awesome.
album,
Awesome. Awesome.
that's
Awesome.
great.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
I
Awesome. Awesome.
that you know what? I will
We
give
got to
you
review that.
50
We
more
got to
albums
review that.
to review
We got to review
because
that.
of that. Because
Yeah.
you are so cool.
It's
This
awesome.
album rules.
But
Plastic
Paul
Ono
McCartney,
Man.
it's
Okay.
rules. I
Oh, wow.
love it. But Paul McCartney, you got Band on the Run. Great.
You've got his first album with the Cherries. That's my favorite.
It's
Ram?
the debut.
Ram.
You got
That's
Ram.
the second favorite.
Yeah.
Paul,
You've got Band on the Run. I like. I
But
pretty
Lee,
much like almost all of his
I'm
stuff.
just saying. I kept asking
Venus
to do
and
Ram,
Mars?
and you didn't want to do Paul McCartney Ram. Why didn't you want to do that?
Venus. Let's do Thrillington. Do you know about Thrillington, Mark?
No.
It's
I
the
know about
instrumental
Thrillington.
version
I'm
of
not
Ram.
going to talk about Thrillington.
But
I don't
McCartney, this might be a hot take, but I think John Lennon, he really shined with Paul McCartney in his corner, and Paul McCartney was okay without Lennon in his.
I
I
agree.
think that Paul McCartney is one of my very favorite songwriters of all time. So there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, but nobody.
I mean, I think
My very
think
favorite
Lennon
songwriter, other than Stevie Wonder.
was McCartney.
Yeah, him
But I
and
think
McCartney is my favorite in England. Stevie Wonder is my favorite in America. Okay.
Hey, that's
Here we
good. Now
go.
I could split mine up. McCartney
McCartney-
in England, Canada, Neil Peart. There you go. Okay.
but McCartney
If you want.
But McCartney couldn't do a raw song like Isolation.
That song's
Ever.
great though.
I mean, but McCartney,
Isolation rules.
Lennon, he fucked up with Yoko. I'm sorry. It's true. And he benefited off McCartney, who was pushing Lennon to do great songs like I Am the Walrus. McCartney never could come up with that. Or Strawberry Fields Forever. Or the greatest Beatles
I Am
song
the
ever.
Walrus was
It's phenomenal.
totally Lennon.
Yes.
The Strawberry Fields, Lennon got annoyed with McCartney for the weird part of it, but the truth is, did you ever? Well, I don't want to be Mr. College guy.
I just want to know.
Be a college guy. Be a college guy, and
how
let's
come-
see if I know
Okay,
about it.
after Mark says something, I'll talk.
I just gotta
Okay.
wonder why when you mention Kiss, it gets all these views and downloads and shit. But when you mention the Beatles and you say you're gonna mention the Beatles, it doesn't get as much of that nerd.
Because people are stupid.
I
Well,
was
go ahead,
going to
Lee.
say exactly that.
Yeah.
I'm
they're
gonna start
stupid.
labeling our episodes and Kiss Talk with Kiss Talk, #Kiss, and we won't even talk about them.
Kiss and I will make fun of Van Hagar. But go ahead, Lee. What do you got?
Have you ever read the book In His Own Right or A Spaniard in
I
the Works?
did.
The
Yes,
two
I did.
albums by
Of course
them.
I did.
I mean, the
Of course.
two books.
His
The
novels.
John Lennon books.
Yes. Yes.
So
Dude, I got all these books.
you need any more reviews that you want to do on my channel because
Yes.
of that. You are absolutely brilliant.
Do you guys have an audiobook on that?
myself and Travis talked about this today. Being for the benefit of Mr. Kite. Love this
Yes.
song.
Yeah, great song.
Love it. But
I don't love it, but
hold
I
on, Lee.
I
But
don't
hold on, Lee. I'm gonna tell you why.
hate it.
I'm gonna
Hey,
tell you
hey,
what.
just listen to the song by Tom Petty called
I'm gonna.
Walls Circus version.
Yeah,
That's
here
kind
you
of the
go.
benefit of Mr.
Here
Kite
you
right
go.
No,
there.
Here you
no,
go.
I don't want to hear
No,
it.
it's not the same. And
The beginning of it.
no.
The
By
great
the
Lindsey
way,
Buckingham is on that.
Travis.
I
Travis.
don't
Yes.
care about Buckingham. Fuck.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You love
Did I
Lindsey.
not tell Travis it was lyrically lazy? Right?
Yeah, a little bit, but I like it
Musically,
though.
musically, it's phenomenal. Lyrically, it's lazy because he stole the lyrics from a poster he bought at an auction. Completely ripped off those
Really, I
lyrics,
did
and
not
that's
know that.
cool.
Wow.
Well,
know
I will
that.
let you know. I mean, I'm not allowed to know about the Beatles. I can
Yes, you
know
are.
about. I am allowed to know about Oasis, but the Beatles, I don't know anything, even though I
Yes.
do. Really,
Oh,
I do.
bullshit.
Hey, you're the
I'm like a
you're the Beatles historian. I'm the Rush and
I
dude.
Night Ranger authority.
And what? And then Travis, what do I usually say when you bring up a song about the Beatles?
Oasis.
No, not Oasis. It's better on
Oasis.
Anthology. It's
It's
better on
on the.
Anthology.
Oh, I was talking about what song was I talking about yesterday? Was it the Octopus's
You
Garden?
know my
Yeah.
name. You know my
You
name.
know,
Look up the number.
you know my name. Look at the number. It's a good song. I love it, but it's been on the anthology version.
It's better on the Anthology. It's the full version with Brian Jones playing saxophone. Lee.
it's
And by the
funny.
way,
I mean, it's funny, and I'll listen to it. But what I say about the benefit of Mr. Kite, I think that the words are better than the music because even though they're taking it from it, I don't like the music as much. That's me.
The music goes with the
Lee.
lyrics, though.
Lee, what do you
But it
think
doesn't
about?
matter.
But you guys
Lee,
all
what do you-
like without you or whatever that.
Yes,
fucking...
Lee. What do you think about Within You Without You?
I think it's a song that if I were with a woman and we were making love and that song came on, I wouldn't push her off in order to stop listening to the song. But ordinarily, I don't love it.
Now, Mark, here's one for you. My youngest, who calls Whitesnake, Ozzy, and that shit all the oldies music, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, what?
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
But they're youngins. But Mark,
They're-
I played for my kid the Beatles version of I Want You, She's So Heavy, and your band, what's that girl that you like so much, Mark, that
Aerosmith?
sings? No, the chick.
What chick? Oh,
She's-
Lizzie Hale.
Yes.
Hailstorm. Yeah.
Hailstorm did a cover of I Want You, She's So Heavy. And my youngest was like, I like the Beatles version better, Dad.
Well, the Beatles version is better,
I love
Thank you.
Hailstorm.
but it's a comparable
I like
version.
Hailstorm, but man, Lennon owns that
I
song.
don't like them.
Yeah,
Cool.
the thing is, I just told you that Aerosmith kills two Beatles song, and
I think
But
And they do.
why are you Cheap Trick people so militant, Mark? I don't
I
get
like
it.
Well, I've
I
never
like,
said anything to you about Cheap Trick, or I just laughed at your post.
Why do
I
people
think-
beat me up because I'm not like they're the greatest band ever?
Well, that's
Yeah,
don't
because
understand that.
Cheap Trick is the best band and all that means that's why I'm giving Aerosmith the best album. It's like
The
they're
Bee
two
Gees,
different bands.
the Bee
Aerosmith
Gees,
and Cheap Trick are not the same band. Okay.
the Bee Gees own Cheap Trick, Lee. The Bee Gees.
What's your favorite band?
the Bee Gees did not
Tom
own Cheap Trick.
of their
The
album.
Bee Gees, the Cheap Trick is one of the
The
best
Bee
bands
Gees
out there. You
own
could give
Cheap Trick.
You could give Cheap Trick a set list and they never practice it. They'll go out there and play it flawlessly. That's what great musicians Cheap Trick is. And I'm not being
would rather
militant.
listen
I'm just giving
to
facts
the
on Cheap
Bee
Trick.
Gees' Life in a Tin Can over Cheap Trick's Heaven Tonight.
Dude, they had two guitar players and a singer. They didn't have a whole band. They were just a vocal group who could play instruments. But the Cheap Trick is a
Bee
fucking
Gees.
band with the great Bunny Carlos on drums. Fucking Rick Nielsen. Their lyrics are fucking
Dude.
like the Beatles. You know, they sound poppy, but read the lyrics, they're fucking dark. Listen
All
to TV
iterations.
Violence. Listen to TV
All-
Violence. Does that
No,
So
I don't
what?
need to. All the iterations of Bee Gees own Cheap Trick.
fuck no.
I won't say that, but I will say half and half.
Which is more than Mark, by the way.
Fuck no. Cheap Trick rules. And if you don't like them, that's fine, man. I don't give a shit. But I'm
I
just
don't
giving you
dislike
facts.
'em.
They're
don't
one of the
dislike
best.
'em.
You've
But you
never seen them
guys-
live. Until you see
you
them
guys-
live, give me an
You
opinion.
told me ask Eddie
Mark,
Canestracci.
Have you
And
ever
I don't
heard
need to
the
ask
album
somebody.
Odessa?
Huh?
Have you ever heard the album Odessa
Boo. Excuse me.
By the
by
Bee Gees.
Bee?
I've heard all these albums. Eddie gave me suggestions. I can't stand
So
the tone.
you've heard Odessa, even though you hadn't heard of it because you needed me to remind you of it.
I
That's
listened
okay.
to
Because Lee-
you
Lee.
sent it to me.
Lee, look over my head.
I'm being a bitch.
You sent it
Lee.
to me. I didn't like it.
Lee, look over my
I
head.
hear
You look over my head, and we know that Mark has terrible taste. We know this. We
What?
know this.
I don't like the.
Oh, you don't like the
the
Plastic
guy
Ono
over your
band?
head.
You don't like the
He
hey,
looks like Richard Ashcroft
listen.
trying to look like
You don't like the
Liam
Plastic
Gallagher.
Ono band?
Don't try to suck up now with
You
plastic.
don't like
Ono
Elton
band.
John as a
You have
Dodger?
a
You don't like Elton
picture
John?
of Richard Ashcroft
Don't try to suck up
looking
now.
like
You don't have the
Ian-
Who?
Ian
Come on.
I like that.
whoever.
One. Yeah, that's good.
Who's
like the Plastic
guy
Ono band.
in your
I can't talk.
Charles? Who's the guy in your picture? He looks creepy.
Liam Gallagher.
Okay. He
He's
looks
mad
like
at Mark.
Richard
He's
Ashcroft
mad.
trying to be Liam Gallagher. That's
He's
not
mad at-
going to help your thing.
Well, you like
I-
Noel better.
I'm
You
gonna have
like
to.
Noel
I'm gonna
better.
have to take a Liam later.
I don't care what I like better.
You like Noel better.
I like better.
You said you would like to
Shut
take
up!
a class from
Yeah.
him how to write some songs. That's
I
what you said.
did say that, but shut up.
This
I
episode
will.
is brought to you by Tecate. Thank you, Tecate. No, I'm just joking.
This
Tecate.
episode is brought you from a better band than what Mark Auden Taylor likes. And
Yeah,
that
Rush,
would be,
Led Zeppelin. That
Dude,
band is not better
dude,
than Rush or Led
dude,
Zeppelin.
in the future, they're not. But well, they're I don't know. For me personally, I'm not as big of a Rush. Travis is. So don't attack me, Travis, but he's a Rush fan too.
I'm too
I-
high to attack you.
I don't like Rush as much as Mark. They're okay. I saw them live. They kicked ass. But I give you respect for that, Mark. But goddamn, you like Sammy Hagar. Enough said.
I
I mean,
I
really,
love
at the
Rush.
end of the day,
I'm
Mark
a card.
likes
I'm a
Sammy
card.
Hagar.
I'm a card carrying Sammy Hagar fan, and I ain't gonna deny
Yes.
it. And I don't give a fuck what you guys think
And
about
I
it.
saw it, and I
Just
saw
like
your-
you don't give a
and-
fuck. Just like you don't give a fuck on fucking Cheap Trick tards
and
telling
I
you
saw
what you should
your-
like.
I saw your cocked
Oh,
heart to
there
be
he
with you
goes.
by Eric Martin, and you whipped it out and beat your
Did not
meat in
whip
front
it
of
out on
everybody.
that song.
Yes, you did.
It's
You
when he
cried.
played that faster song by Mr. Big, man. It was
No,
awesome.
you had tears in your eyes.
Your mama, your daddy, your brother, and your little boy. Fucking love that song.
But in the end, even though I make fun of you about it, you were happy. That's all that matters, dude.
I was happy to meet Eric Martin because he's a cool
Yes,
dude.
yes. I was happy for you. I walked by him 80 million times and didn't give two fucks because I'm the star, not that guy. But and Ron Keel. Don't care. I'm not gonna make fun of Ron Keel. He sucks. But
Did you meet
Rick
him?
Fox. No, I wouldn't. Lee. Fuck that dude, man.
I actually talked with him and I asked him a question and he laughed and
Ron
and,
Keel can
and
suck
so-
my
and
suck
so
my
I
toes.
I said, would you be into doing all my episodes?
Of course. And
Yeah,
he did
but
what?
I never asked him.
Because Ron Keel is some kind of star, right? No, he's fucking sucks. Rick Fox, love you, man. Come on, Freeform. Come on, Freeform, right? Rick Fox, you rule, man. It wasn't your fault.
I like Rick.
I
Fox.
like Rick
See
Fox.
how I change it?
Yeah.
See how I changed it up,
Yeah.
Mark?
I like Rick Fox from the band and from the Lakers.
I don't like it. He was cool in Oz, though. But yeah, Lee's like, who is that guy? You know who that
No, I
is
know
up there.
who he is.
You know the basketball player from the Lakers, 3-time champion?
I almost do. I saw a basketball game back in 1976 against
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Who
Warriors?
the fuck was there? Was
Warriors?
San Antonio Spurs and Los Angeles Lakers. So that's what I knew.
Who won?
Well, I'm
probably
gonna like
the
hide.
Spurs.
I'm gonna hide in the background, Lee, so that we don't get this weird me in and out and it's dark because I'm smoking. And I know how you don't like how I smoke cigarettes. Sorry.
Well,
I
don't like if I
we'll
smell
just get
it,
Liam.
but you're not doing it when I smell it. I mean, you know what? I'm an actual bitch in some ways, but I'm sorry because
we'll just get Liam.
Hey, you want to hear
We'll
something?
just get Liam. We'll get Liam doing his nose up on Mark loving damn Yankees, which, you know what, folks, the people at home, Mark Alden Taylor gave it correctly. We did damn Yankees. And literally, I thought, oh, wow, an album I can make fun of. This is going to rule. But Mark liked it. and I didn't like it.
I still love it.
And Lee
Can
respected me because I didn't like it. And that was the beginning.
Charles.
That was the beginning of the friendship of me and Lee Gerstmann right there. Fucking damn Yankees. God bless you.
Thank you.
I love you.
What I want to say is this.
We still got Don't Tread to do. So
if we were able to get Liam Gallagher on our show to review a damn Yankees album, would you do it?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, but
dude, this is how much I love me some Lee. The first concert you went to was Banana Splits, right, Lee?
That was the first one I remember.
Yes. And I love Banana Splits, by the way.
What?
I had their
I like the Great Space Coaster.
I had their autograph. I had them sign the autograph, and I had pictures of me with them.
The only show I liked was the Great Space Coaster.
Gary Gnu, huh?
Yeah, there's no Gnu's.
That's not bad.
Gnu's.
That was cool.
Fraggle Rock was pretty cool too.
Space Coaster. I have to watch that again, man.
Jean-Paul Bourdin, Mr. Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh. He can suck my balls on that one. But he corrected me on the spelling of Gary Gnu. So, I mean, I love Jean-Paul Bourdin, even though he's a Pittsburgh fan. And Tim Werasnick, too. You suck balls, too, on that, by the way. Anyway, because Pittsburgh
I agree with you on.
Pittsburgh is the anus of America.
I do like
just want to let you know. If America had an anus, it's Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Well, it's farting over here in California too.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
Fuck California.
Yeah, but it's my home.
I know. Hey, I grew up in
California.
Ohio.
Is my home.
Ohio sucks.
Let me drink my wind.
Hey, but did you guys hear the good news though?
What?
That Vince Neil said they are planning another stadium tour next summer.
What is that great news for?
Are you
going to go again?
It's called sarcasm.
Are you going to go again, Mark?
Go again on what? No. Unless Tesla's there.
No, they won't be there.
If Tesla's there, I'm there.
I would love to see a big band like that that's no longer any important have no tickets sold. I think that would be hilarious.
Riley's LA Guns would be cool.
Fuck that.
The real version of LA
I'm
Guns.
not even gonna argue with that because you're so
I would
delusional
go
on
with
that.
that.
I mean, your
if they were
version
like-
is the Scabs.
No.
if they
the band is named after the guitar player.
if LA Guns was 5 minutes away from where I lived and it was a $5 concert, fuck yeah, I'd see them.
Mark
Oh,
will
God.
pay for VIP. It's $250 for
Yeah.
LA Guns.
It's like $10 million for Guns N' Roses.
Yeah,
Mark
well, a
likes
superior band. Lee,
And-
who do you like better? Who do you like
Mark
better, Lee?
doesn't like to meet any of the people in the show.
No, he don't. I
Just
saw that. I saw that myself.
show and then leave. So
I saw that myself,
I would
Lee.
not go to a show with him.
I saw that myself. He's now not a friend of Mark, but that guy drug him up to meet Eric Martin. But GNR versus LA Guns, Lee. What do you think?
Why is this always a
I
topic?
would definitely see LA Guns, not because I
Not
like
about seeing them. Not about seeing them. Recorded output.
Oh,
no,
that's LA Guns.
I don't like LA Guns. No, I mean I don't like GNR much anymore.
Not
But
anymore.
I LA
Recorded
Guns.
output. Recorded output.
Well, I like LA Guns better.
Yes.
Not like GNR.
But do you like Riley's LA Guns or the fake LA Guns?
That's Riley's
I
is the
like
fake.
both better than LA than GNR.
I love
I-
talking more than both.
I like Bobby Blotzer's LA Guns better than GNR.
Oh,
Okay, but Bobby
but-
Blotzer's whatever
He
and
bought up the
and
Bobster.
whatever, and when Dawkins, how many stadiums are they filling?
Dawkins, because Don
Oh,
can't
fuck.
sing.
How many is
I-
Dawkins filling?
Talking out in a review, so you can't say I didn't. I picked the
How
review.
many?
and
How
we-
many stadiums around the world is Dawkins filling right now?
None.
I would
Thank
say
you.
I watch George Lynch.
I like talking
I don't-
more than LA Guns.
I don't like the whole sales thing and all that, but who is on the level of a U2 and Metallica out of Guns N' Roses or LA Guns,
Ew.
either iteration?
Taylor Swift.
Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters and
Fighters.
Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
and when
Either
Oasis gets back together, and then
Probably Bruno
Who
Mars
else?
too.
who else besides Metallica?
Bruno Mars.
Okay, but who else that
I don't
plays
know.
guitars? GNR. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
know. Yeah,
Either-
I
You
love.
hate-
I love Slash,
Either-
Miles Kennedy, and the Conspirators.
Oh,
man.
there you go with that Slash and Miles Kennedy horse shit again.
It's
Who?
horseshit to you, not to me. Miles Kennedy rules, man.
He's playing clubs with Slash
Who
and
gives
Miles
a
Kennedy.
shit? It's better
I
music.
do.
It's better music than old school.
They
Old
made a
school
better
and
song.
absurd.
They made
Have you heard
they
those
made-
songs? Have
they
you heard
made-
those songs?
No,
they made a
No.
better song than goddamn Rocket Queen.
the
Dipshit.
that
Whoa, shit.
No,
then
they did it.
No.
No, they didn't.
But have they
No.
made fucking albums like
Did
Spaghetti
they
Incident?
make-
No.
Did they make
No,
a better
haven't.
song? Did they make a better song than My Michelle?
interrupt you.
Did they make?
Yes.
Fucking shit.
They did make a better song than My Michelle.
Yes.
What
no, they
I'm
didn't.
say is Miles' first band was something called Liquid Plan or whatever the fuck it was. It was
Who
bad.
gives a fuck about Miles Kennedy?
I seen him twice, once with Slash and one with Alter Bridge.
Good
He
guitar
kicked ass both times. The guy could play lead guitar also. He plays lead
Did
with
he
Mark.
do?
He was on
Did-
a solo show, and it was
Did he-
$1 for a
$1.
It was-
Boy.
minute.
Lee just kept talking.
Hey,
I
did they?
I would watch
they-
it.
Did they get Miles Kennedy to do AC/DC when Brian Johnson couldn't hear?
Come on, dude. I'm just saying their music is better than Guns N' Roses now. Slash makes better music with that band than he
Who
does with
cares?
Guns N' Roses.
You and 6 other people buy it.
No,
Who cares? Yes.
no, they fill up
Yes.
good shows, not clubs.
In clubs, dude.
Not slashes. He played the
They're
YouTube
better-
theater.
they're
He plays
better than
theaters.
They're better than your other favorite. They're Aaron Camaro, Ugly Kid Joe. They're better than that fucking bullshit.
Ugly Kid Joe rules, man.
No, they don't.
What is your
dude.
problem? Is it the name that puts you off on Ugly Kid
They
Joe?
suck.
Have you actually heard anything but Neighbor or I Hate Everything About You? You didn't deep dive into
Why
the albums?
would I?
Because
Why would
fucking
I?
goddamn devil rules.
No, it don't.
And
man.
fucking like in the last album, the new album's fucking killer.
This is why you can't say Fairport Convention right.
You never heard Jesus Rode a Harley Davidson? Fucking great song too.
Lee, can Mark say Fairport right?
If he did, I would let him on my show more. Anyway, the thing is,
I
he
do.
can't.
I do say that right. I
say
do it on purpose.
Point.
I go Fair Point Port. Fair Point Port. So I know port is the original saying. I say
Stop.
the other one to piss Lee off.
you on my show more.
No, we don't.
I say it wrong on purpose.
Believe me on
Stop.
Lee. Lee.
Ugly Kid Joe, I am not necessarily a fan of them. There was a lady who I know who
I
was
got
a
recorded evidence of you liking them.
hot-looking woman who liked a song by them, but this is a long time ago. I will say I like one of their albums kind of, but I'm saying no. I'm not gonna.
They suck.
No, they don't.
I'm not gonna watch.
If you only heard 2 songs, you can't tell me they suck.
Lee. I mean,
I'm drunk.
This
so
man.
You know, Whitfield Crane is great friends with Lemmy. You know,
the very
Phil
first
Campbell
show,
played on their last album.
the very first show I was ever on, a freeform rock podcast, which I wasn't poached. It was just nobody knew that I was on the other show.
Thank you.
The point is we did Damn Yankees, and that was like an abortion of God.
I love that.
Damn. That
I
record
love
is
that
terrible.
Thank
I
you,
love
Travis. Thank you, Travis.
I love it, man.
Come
Charles,
again.
Charles, I tell you that made me say that you were one of the best co-hosts I've ever worked with.
Thank you. Exactly.
You guys don't like vocals. You don't like Tommy Shaw and Jack Blake
because
singing
you
together.
don't know.
What the
because
fuck?
you don't know music.
I do know music.
You don't know music.
Come Again is
you
great.
Only judge it on vocals.
Rock City, sidewalks, shaking this palm tree sway, switchblade, girl side of up in LA. Okay,
Let Lee go.
I don't like people who talk like me.
And I disagree.
Because you just judge music off vocals, Mark.
No, you're judging music off stuff you don't like that I like.
Music because you don't know music, Mark.
I like more
you
music.
You don't know music.
I do too know music.
No, you don't, because you don't play an instrument.
It doesn't matter.
Know shit.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
It does not matter.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I like what I hear.
Like, let's say a president decides shoot everybody, and the other guy says don't shoot, and they go, it doesn't matter.
Ian Wally don't play an instrument.
Yes, he does. He plays guitar.
He says he doesn't.
But he does play guitar.
So it's like, to me, you have to understand that opinions do matter.
Yeah.
And also
I like Damn Yankees, so I'm considered I have no musical taste when I love great harmonies, great guitar riffs, and fucking great breaks. Good lyrics, not cheesy.
They were cheesy, and you don't know.
Because you don't like High Enough. Have you heard that lead from Ted and High Enough?
Because you like
that lead and Come Again. My
You
God.
like the
It's
you
a
like the
horrible
babies.
song.
They're horrible.
No, they're
It's
It's a
not.
horrible song.
Literally, when you
Horrible
asked me to
song.
be on,
It's a
literally,
horrible song.
it's terrible.
Lee, what do
And-
I like that Charles doesn't? What do you like that I like that Charles doesn't like? I need to fucking turn this shit around.
But I can't remember. But if you remind me of it, I'll tell you.
I don't remember. There's one thing that me and you like that Charles didn't.
Something
Yeah.
off Def Leppard, Gods
Yeah.
of War.
Gods of War.
Gods of War. Which Travis is a hysteria nut swinger, Mark, by the way.
Travis rules.
But I'm not. In fact, if I were to talk about my own music and I were to talk about that it was shitty, and if you both liked it, I would get argumentative with you and tell you no, it's not good, because I am going to be too telling, even when it comes to my music. You
Well,
understand? That's why
it makes sense that Travis likes the Great Damn Yankees album because he likes great harmonies of Hysteria.
I didn't say like the damn Yankees.
He said he
I
did.
just said he liked
Travis said he
Hysteria.
did.
he's from Portland,
Travis
Maine.
said he likes it.
Is he from Portland,
Travis is he even alive? Is he on the show?
He's
Maine?
stoned.
Is he from
He's
Portland,
going
Maine?
in and out. He's connected.
Is he from Portland, Maine?
Travis,
Is he?
you said you like Damn Yankees, right?
I'm asking
Yes.
you about the state.
Yeah.
In
Where are you
Portland.
from, Travis? Lee's yelling.
West
Florida.
Palm, West Palm Beach, Florida.
He's in Florida.
So
He's where I Dream of
Florida?
Jeannie lived at.
You're from Florida? You're not
Yes.
from Maine, so fuck me. I'm out of it.
Hey, did you
It's
hear him?
all
I-
good.
He
I
li-
apologize, Travis.
It's
I
all
thought
good.
that I'm fucking up when you were not on.
he lives with I Dream of Jeannie at West Palm Beach.
That's cool.
Mass- Master.
But hey, Lee, is Paul Revere and the Raiders not better than damn Yankees?
God damn.
10,000 times.
Thank you.
I like
I
Paul
listened to a little
Revere
bit
and
of
the
that
Raiders,
today.
but no, I'm a Jack Blades and Tommy Shaw nut swinger. Fucking,
Well,
I even
you
like
was-
their
you-
covers album. I even like
you-
Shaw and Blades.
You would make love to Jack Blades if he
What?
allowed you to.
Nah, I'd like to give him a hug. He's a cool dude.
No, you do more than that. You'd
No.
kiss him or something.
No.
Yeah, you would.
That would be you with Liam and Noel.
No, I would
No,
not do
you
that
would
because I
slobber-
wouldn't
You would give them
disrespect.
you would give them big slobbery kisses.
I wouldn't disrespect
You'd be
great Liam Gallagher or Noel Gallagher like that. I would just say you guys write great songs, unlike Jack Blades.
I like a lot of great songs that you
Hey,
like. Just
I will
because
say
Charles,
there was a
did
cool-
you say Jack Blades or did you say Tic Tac? As in chiclets.
I don't know whichever
Chiclets.
Lee you like
Did you
to hear.
say Jack
because
Blades or did you say chiclets? In other words,
chiclets.
yeah.
That shit
chiclets.
is terrible. And I'm
Chiclets.
thankful. I mean, this is a true story. When Mark, because of Eric Jordan, RMCP, I said it before, Mark got butthurt, but it was true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anybody, but Eric referred me to Mark, and then Mark was like, "Yeah, you want to come on?" I was like, "Sure." And he said, "Damn Yankees," and I literally thought, "Oh, awesome! I
why
can
don't you
make
make
fun of."
why don't you make a damn Yankee
Listen!
support group?
Listen, I was like, "Wow, I can make fun of a band. This is awesome. This is so cool." But I was yet so polite back then. I was not the star I am today, but I was very polite in making fun of that craptacular fucking album that Mark probably beats off 3 or 4 times a night to. I bet he does.
The thing
I bet he
about that
does.
album,
It gets me
It's
high
so
enough.
bad. It's so bad.
when I heard it,
That's solo by Ted.
I
God
thought
damn.
to myself, well, Ted Nugent's on it. I will give
The rest
it
of it was horrible.
pass. I mean, not a pass, but I will give it a chance because he's on it. And then I realized, oh no.
You guys just put
And
an
that's
album
like,
in my radar.
oh my God.
Since Charles wants to make fun of
This is
something.
the start of my anger about
Yes.
Mark.
Freeform.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry. But on the flip side,
I never got angry at any album you ever gave me.
we
even
can
Fairport,
review-
Port Point, you know.
Fairport. Yeah, the
Hey!
great Fairport
If you
convention
stop
rules.
doing that fucking joke,
He won't. He
I
won't
will
ever.
take you
No.
serious. But I
He
will
won't
not.
ever.
I don't never
because
want to
But-
be
it won't
taken seriously.
stop.
But okay, but Lee, who chose the worst album in the history of Freeform Rock Podcast?
Not me.
I did with the Shags. You're welcome. Lee even lost it on me.
Yeah.
I
Lee even lost
actually-
it on me on that episode.
I actually think that the Babies album was worse.
Ooh, it sucked bad. It
You know
really
what?
sucked bad.
I don't give a fuck. I like the Babies. I like Damn Yankees. If you guys don't
But
like
then
it, who
I like
cares?
the
Who
I don't like
cares?
that album.
Who
You know what?
cares?
I'm going to just to do it. I'm going to listen to one of the other bad albums by the Babies just to give you a
I have most of them on vinyl.
Just
I
give
love
you
Babies,
a
man.
respect.
Well,
Hoorah!
what really ruled was me and Lee did
Oh.
Sean and me and Lee did Sean and Hammer, which blew away that shit.
And I love John
What
Wade.
was it?
I love John
What was
Wade. I love him in
that
bad
review?
English. I
What-
love
what?
voices, man.
We did the two Sean and Hammer albums, Lee. Me and you.
Oh yeah.
They ruled versus that bullshit that Mark fucking put us through.
You know
Oh,
what?
God.
Hey Mark, you did not yet.
Yeah, I
get,
put
experience.
you on a podcast
Mark.
and
You
I
did
get
not
yelled at.
get the experience yet of being on a Spain episode.
Oh,
That's the one I
that
kept
was the
skipping.
worst. Dude, that
Did we
was
do
really...
Spain?
That's gonna be
We did a Spain.
No, I didn't.
Or
Oh,
you
did it
just
with
tried
Lee.
talking me into
You
doing it so long.
I
you
did it with
need to
Lee.
do one with me. Ha 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 ha.
Oh,
No,
God.
no. I don't recommend it.
Then you get the next Night Ranger.
I would do Night
know what?
Ranger, Secret of My Success, Greatest
I have-
Hits,
I have to go to
over
the
and over
bathroom,
again
so
over
I'm going to
Spain.
put the sound on off just
Okay.
for a moment, but
All right.
I'm still here. But
Spain was
for a moment.
okay. Spain
All right.
was terrible.
Hey, you guys care about
Terrible.
that new Paul Rogers album that's coming out?
Is
No.
it coming out?
No,
I'll listen to it.
I
I
would
love Paul
listen to it
Rogers.
too. Also, he still has
Paul
his voice.
Roger rules, the best Bad Company vocalist by far.
Yeah, I like Brian Howell, but Paul Rogers is the best.
Paul Rogers.
You know,
is the ass.
did you know that Richie Blackmore wanted Paul Rogers in Deep Purple
Yes,
before Bad Company
yes.
formed?
Yeah.
And Paul Rogers says, I don't work with temperamental guitar players.
But the Travis is our resident Deep Purple expert here.
Yes,
But
I am.
dude, it's between Mach 1 and Mach 3 for me.
I love all mocks.
My favorite is the
40
David Coverdale, Glenn Hughes.
With Burn.
I love it.
Oh, Burn.
Eh.
rules, dude.
The Jolin Turner album, that's all right. The first song I really like.
Stormbringer album. Come on.
Slaves and Masters. It's
It's
probably
a-
the worst one.
Burn
I like
rules.
Jolin Turner.
Burn
Well, Mark, what do you think of the Jolin Turner Rainbow?
I like the Joe Lynn Turner Rainbow, but the best rainbow is Ronnie James
With
Dio.
Dio.
Yeah.
Dio. I love the Grant. I love the Grant
Well,
Bonnet too.
Ooh, I don't like
Well-
Graham Bonnet. Oh God,
Well,
he's horrible.
Graham Bonnet
Wait,
was
what?
awesome.
Whoa!
Graham Bonnet was
Whoa!
awesome, though.
I thought you
That's-
said you liked. I thought
That's
you liked
why
that
I'm.
one.
That's why I'm Team Ian.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
Well,
I love the
Down
Graham
to-
Bonnet stuff.
It's
Down to
okay.
Put
It's
your the bonnet.
it's like when Graham Bonnet was in
and
Michael
let the
Schenker's
merry
band.
sun shine in.
I think Michael
Well,
Shanger's
Lee.
best singer is McNally.
Lee, what
McNally. Robin.
what version of Rainbow do you prefer?
Jolyn Turner.
Ooh.
Really? All right.
Stone
I
Cold
prefer the
Wow.
rock.
and
Well-
Can't Happen Here. That might be with Graham Bonnet, but those are the two I like.
That's down to earth. Graham Bonnet was on Down to Earth.
Well. I like Can't Happen Here, and I like Stone Cold.
Those are great songs.
I love Lady of the Lake and fucking all that fucking shit Rainbow did with him.
Ronnie
I
J.
dig
Dio,
Dio.
man.
Not like
I
the
dig
first
Dio.
3
But-
albums.
I don't
But
like
Mark-
Alf.
Not like the first 3 albums.
But Mark, Judas Priest across the board owns Dio.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely better than
Yes.
Dio.
No.
Dio, oh shit. He's just
Even
a
Rob Halford has said his favorite vocalist
black
is Dio.
guy. He's a black guy.
Fucking Rob Halford said that his favorite vocalist of all time is Dio.
Cool, but
Well,
that don't
okay,
mean it's
but,
not
but,
better.
but Halford is better.
Well,
Do you
I
like
think
Deep-
I think Ronnie's lyrics were a lot better than Halford's.
Lee-
I don't like Ronnie's lyrics at
Oh,
all.
I love his fucking lyrics, man. They're so
No, they're like kindergarten. They're like,
ride the
can
tide,
you
get
go
up.
loopy
Come
loop?
on.
Can you go loopy lie? Can you go loopy loo with
Dude,
Look,
the very?
his lyrics,
Can you
his
go
lyrics
loopy
gave you.
lie with the devil? Can you go loopy loo with the whatever the fuck?
Come on, they
Liam,
rock. Fucking does
Liam's
not
not
blow your
happy with
socks
you,
off.
Mark.
Huh?
Liam's
We
not
rock.
happy with you, Mark. No, he's not
We
happy
rock.
with you.
Last in line. Fucking Black
Absolutely
Sabbath, Heaven
shit.
and Hell. Black Sabbath,
It's
Mob
fucking
Rules.
stupid shit.
You don't like Mob Rules and Heaven and Hell?
Yeah,
Well,
You
I
don't
love
like
Children
the-
of the
you-
Sea.
You don't like Dehumanizer?
You can't even read a menu.
You don't like Dehumanizer? Come on,
I don't know.
come on, man. Look, that's
I
album
love-
All I
rules.
know is that you can't even read
Okay.
a menu. You can't
knows-
even read a
I
menu.
read notes every week. I write them and read them.
Who's
Yeah,
underrated? though?
yeah,
Lee,
that's
Lee,
why
Lee.
you go
I
up.
think.
That's
I think-
why
Lee,
you
Lee.
joke
Wait.
in your own spit.
Lee,
I think
are you a Deep Purple? Do you like Deep Purple?
I like
the-
Deep Purple a lot. I like the. In fact,
Which Mark, Lee?
I did a comment on Facebook about Rod Evans, and then Bobby Caldwell, who's from Captain Beyond, said thank you for
Yeah.
what you said about Rod Evans. And then I was like, holy fuck, they're one of my favorite groups, so I got to talk with Bobby Caldwell.
I miss
Yeah.
I love Deep Purple, the first 3 albums. They're
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
I love them. Love all Deep.
Whoa,
I
I
love all Deep
disappeared.
Purple except. I love all Deep Purple except Slaves and Masters and the last album they made.
Whoosh.
I
don't
kind
know.
of agree with you on that.
Oh,
I mean-
I agree with you on that,
They-
man.
They I don't think they ever made a bad release until Slaves and Masters. I mean, I like House of Blue Light. It's kind of clunky sometimes, but it's all
I
right.
don't necessarily love Slaves and Masters. I'm not going to say it's a absolutely horrible album, but
I like it. I like Jolyn Turner.
It would it would be good if it was called
You
Rainbow.
know what?
It'd be cool.
It's a crap album. Most
You're just mad it should have been a Rainbow album.
no.
If it was a
I'm
Rainbow
I'm talking
album,
to
it would be all right.
Travis. Are you just mad that that sounded like a Rainbow album and not a Deep Purple album? So
No,
it's not
I'm
necessarily
mad about that.
bad. No.
Rainbow
It's
album.
just here's the reason why. But the reason why.
Lee, let him talk.
All right, I'll be quiet.
The reason why I don't like Slaves and Masters, it just feels uninspired to me. Like Deep Purple is like the antithesis to uninspired. They know what they're doing. this is just like a cheap shot to get like a commercial hit. I felt like they weren't trying hard enough. They just
Well, he did that in
kinda
Rainbow
released
also when he got rid
I
of
know,
fucking
but
Dio.
it was different in Rainbow. You knew what to expect from Richie. He was always changing his sound with Rainbow.
He wanted Dio to sing like happy lyrics, and Dio said, "No, I'm not going to sing that." So he fired him for Joe Lynn Turner. Yeah,
but Deep Purple to me, they're always taking chances. They already did kind of like the kind of foreigners type rock on House of Blue Light, but on Slaves and Masters, it just feels like AOR music. And Deep Purple, like they change, they like do things differently. Not every album sounds the same. It's just, I was just very disappointed.
Masters kind of sounded like Britney Spears with Richie Blackmore.
Exactly, but that would sound pretty cool if it was Richie Blackmore playing.
That's
some
what he
guitar
did
leads.
with the album with Stone Cold on it. He went that way with Rainbow also.
Yeah,
I like
but that's a good album. And my favorite Deep Purple album, it's in rock. That's my favorite. In rock is my favorite.
Mine is Burn.
I like Burn.
I have to hear more of that. I only heard some of it. My favorite Deep Purple album, I
think
don't
Burn is awesome.
have a
Burn
favorite,
rules.
but,
Yeah,
but
it is.
I would have to say Come Taste the Band would be one of
That's
them.
a good one too. That's a good one
That's
too.
a good one. That's a great
But
album.
I like that Mach 1. They're very underrated.
Oh, I love the Mach 1. Love the Mach 1.
Yeah, man.
Hey, who turned you on to them, Charles?
Travis helped
Me.
Yeah. But I love
That's
that
right.
Hush.
And
I love
Kentucky
that
Woman
song.
cover. The Kentucky
Oh,
Woman
it's
cover
great.
was good.
It's great.
Love it all,
I
man.
mean,
I love who
Ian
do we think we are?
Gillan's cool. Ian Gillan's cool, but I kind of like the other vocalists a little bit better. I'm goofy.
I think Who Do We Think We Are is a very it gets too much hate. I don't think it's a bad album at all.
I think I reviewed it.
One of the most underrated drummers ever is Ian Pace.
Oh, that's
definitely
true.
I
By
love
far.
Woman from Tokyo's great. That's a great hit
I
song.
love it. Oh, I love
And
that song.
I like Super Trooper, Mary Long.
We haven't reviewed any
Blue.
Deep Purple.
Really?
Mark,
No.
did we review?
Oh, we did Did we do a Deep Purple? We didn't do any Deep Purple.
You did. Who Do We Think We Are?
Oh, we did. Who Do We Think We Are?
That one.
But that's a good album. I like that.
But we haven't done any Coverdale or Ian Gillan.
We did do.
I think.
But we did do Mach 1.
Mark, I think that Mark and I did. Who Do We Think We Are? But I don't.
We need to do Mach 1. We need to do Mach 1 with Travis, and then we need to get Travis on. We need to get Travis on the Grease 2 soundtrack.
The very first album.
Yes.
The very first album by
Grease 2. Michelle Pfeiffer.
God,
Cool Rider.
No.
That song
I don't know that album.
It rules.
Did I just drop into the 8th level of hell?
I know
Michelle Pfeiffer.
I know
I think
did I just drop into the 8th level of hell?
I think Perfect Strangers is a great reunion album. I love that album.
It was
a great album.
But Grease 2 soundtrack.
I like that.
It is. Oh.
Grease 2 soundtrack. I'd love to have Lee on that and Travis.
Favorite. Absolutely.
Well, if you pick it as one of your picks, it'll get picked.
Is that with Bart Balky and Mark Lynn Baker?
No, it's with Michelle Pfeiffer.
I'm being funny.
He's talking about the Perfect Strangers album. There was a Perfect Strangers show.
I know.
I know what.
Balky.
Yeah, Balky
and Larry.
He's playing off the Perfect Strangers album.
But hey, dudes,
I don't know that.
I'm gonna have
I know
out.
that album.
It's late. I got to go to work in the morning, but I love all 4 of y'all with all my heart.
Yeah,
I love you.
All right, thank you, because then I can get off stage too.
Yeah, and I gotta go put up an episode that's gonna be a bonus episode today. This will probably come out
yes.
before that. What are we
Fuck
doing?
Yes. Painkiller.
Painkillers. So we also had Joseph Staub on there, so check that out. And please
I love Joseph
keep,
Staub.
keep
man.
downloading
He's
the fucking
awesome.
Perfect Circle review. It's pretty damn good.
It was good. Yeah.
It was good.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you, man.
All right. Take
Bonus
care,
video.
buddy.
We're out later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.